Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the interbubs. This is ReNDoG coming at you from the Netherboard in one final episode of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft Season 5 server. Oh my goodness, guys, that time has arrived where we have to say goodbye to what has been a pretty insanely awesome year of Minecraft from the Hermitcraft server. Whew, baby, it always feels a little bit weird making this final episode, although this is only the second time I've made this particular goodbye episode. But yeah, we're saying goodbye to Hermitcraft Season 5. It has been a pretty crazy year, hasn't it, guys? Somehow, we managed to build, well, what I can only describe as a freaking awesome base called the Nether Drive. And it's been quite something building this base, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. It has been an absolute pain. It has been a grind. It has been all types of emotions that I have gone through this season, getting this base up and running. And I gotta say, I'm extremely proud of what we managed to achieve out here in about 80-something episodes of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft server. And of course, I would have loved to make a bunch more episodes for you guys of Hermitcraft, but I gotta be honest with you guys, man. A couple of months ago, my season ended personally inside of my heart because I basically burnt myself out, and I've never been one of those YouTubers who creates videos for the sake of creating videos. If I'm not feeling something, I don't like to sort of force myself to create videos. And a couple of months ago or so, I think the last thing we were doing is working on the Nether portal on the other side. And at the end of that episode, I was just feeling kind of drained. I was feeling a little bit sort of out of inspiration, I guess, because, well, it's been quite something here on the Nether Drive. This has been one of the most ambitious projects that I've ever undertaken in Minecraft. In fact, this is the most ambitious project that I've ever undertaken in Minecraft. And, well, the really great news is, as we take a look at this place one last time, I think we can safely say that we achieved our goal in this season of Hermitcraft, which was to create a self-sufficient base of awesomeness in a style that had never been done before, using concrete only and only using 3 different colors, and trying to make a base that was automated, that had a whole bunch of sweet redstone in it, but at the same time was really beautiful and also very, very simple, right? Plastic Fantastic was the goal of the base, and of course, it turned into us creating a base that was influenced by, well, a computer motherboard, and each of these different buildings that we see around here was a different component that we created on our computer. And, well, I think it turned out absolutely amazingly. This is the most complete base that I've ever created in Minecraft. I could safely say that this base is basically complete. Other than a bedroom for ourselves, everything that I wanted to create in the Netherboard has been created, and I'm very proud of what we achieved out here, guys. Even though, and we're going to be talking about it a little bit today, even though there's a couple of things that we didn't achieve this season. Mobilisa, I'm looking at you. Nether Drive Project, I'm looking at you. And Hermitron Go, I'm looking at you. Even though there's some things that we didn't achieve, I am extremely proud and extremely happy of what we did achieve in Season 5, guys. And that is this amazing base that we are looking over here. And maybe what we could do is just have a quick look, have a quick sort of trip down memory lane out here at the Netherboard. What did we actually make on this amazing base? This is the map of our base over here. And why don't we start all the way down here, which is this area over here. This is the Von Butts Industrial Park. Essentially what we created was an automatic carrot, wheat, potato and beetroot factory, and that's what these 2 big buildings are over here. We created an automatic steak production facility. This is the Mooshroom-O-Matic, which generates food for us. Over here we had storage module beta, which is an automatic sorting system that stores all of these items being generated by these various factories. Over here we created an automatic sugarcane production facility over here. here, and over here we have another storage facility that is automatically storing items from a bunch of other different factories that we have. We had a bone meal factory over here, the Scalabite processing unit. We had a creeper farm over here, which was producing TNT for us, or gunpowder that we could use to create rockets. Here's our other storage facility, and over there we had a dye production facility, of course. And man, did we have a bunch of amazing factories set up over here. This is the Doom smelter facility, of course, which is a massive auto smelting facility that we produced. It's around the corner over here. There it is, the Doom smelter kicking in. We had a cactus farm that we created, an automatic cactus producing facility. We had a nether wart production facility over here, absolutely insane, producing an insane amount of nether wart and storing it in another storage facility over there. And of course we had this giant monstrosity of a beast that pretty much destroyed a little bit of my soul this season, and this of course was called the Nether Drive project, where we were trying to collect and store a double chest of every item in Minecraft. And well, we got pretty decently far in the project. Unfortunately, this is probably the reason why I gave up on playing Minecraft in Hermitcraft Season 5, guys. This particular project just sort of overwhelmed me a little bit. I bit off a little bit too much, more than I can chew, should I say, with this particular project. And to be honest, when I first set it up, I did think it was going to be an achievable project. But as I got deeper and deeper into trying to collect all of these items, I basically realized that it is an impossible task. Maybe not an impossible task, but certainly a task for a maniac. And even though I am a maniac in some ways in Minecraft, especially considering that we made this entire base out of concrete, that was a level of mania that I guess I just couldn't stomach, and I sort of lost inspiration on that one, and that sort of spiraled me into a position where I didn't really want to play anymore. And as the base was completed, well, basically completed, since we were last together, I've done a little bit of cleanup. I've cleaned up all of the chests. I've moved all of the items into the storage facility over here. I actually finished off the other side of the nether portal also, which I'll show you in a second. And as the base was basically completed, and well, we all knew that, the season was sort of going to be coming to an end in a couple months or so. I felt that we didn't really have enough time to be able to finish the Nether Drive project. And this is the entrance, by the way, into the nether portal, or the Nether Drive portal over here. The Nether Cool 3000, I believe, is what we call it. But yeah, I felt like we didn't really have enough time to finish everything else off, and that everything else, of course, was the Mobilisa project, and well, the Nether Drive project, and of course the Hermitron Go project, which we kind of sort of played with a little bit earlier on in the year. About half a year ago or so, we were thinking about doing the Hermitron Go project again, but we never really got around to it. And well, there's a couple of reasons for that, which I do want to talk about in today's episode. But yeah, aside from all of the bad news, the fact that we didn't finish off a few things, I don't know, guys, I'm just exceptionally proud of what we did achieve out here. Bear in mind that this entire base is made out of concrete. And if we have a quick look at our stats over here, right? If we go to our block stats, we will see that it took us mining 127,000 blocks of sand, 118,000 blocks of gravel, turning them into concrete, and then breaking. If we come down here, hold on, if I can actually just grab this thing. There we go. If we come down here, it took us breaking 127,000 blocks of white concrete. Also, let's not forget all of the glass that we had to make for this project also, right? Tens of thousands of blocks of glass. The amount of blocks that I had to generate for this base, pretty phenomenal. I have never spent that much time producing resources for a base. And well, the base isn't absolutely massive, so maybe it doesn't look that well, grindy, I guess. But of course, to cover an entire Mooshroom Island in concrete and make all of these structures out of concrete really did take a lot of time, guys. And it was an absolute grind, I gotta tell you, man. It was at times rather tedious, in fact, grinding all of these blocks, all of these materials to create the Nether Drive. But one of the most rewarding bases that I have ever created in Minecraft, because man, when it all came together in the end, the base just turned out looking absolutely amazing. As we fly over this ocean, I don't know if you guys can see it down there, but a lot of the ocean floor around ReNDoG Island has been mined out to create all of the concrete for my side of the island, and for Iskal's side of the island, of course. And well, let's just fly over here to Iskal and I's desert, where we basically mined the living jazz out of to get all of the sand that was required to make our islands. And as you can see out here, guys, this desert has been well and truly pillaged, hasn't it, of its sand. And wow, we mined an absolute butt ton of sand out of this desert, man. RIP any pharaohs that existed in this desert over here. But yeah, the Nether Drive project, even though it is probably the best thing that I've ever achieved in Minecraft, in fact, it is the best thing that I've ever achieved in Minecraft, I can safely say that. It has also been one of the most difficult projects for me to do from a grinding perspective, from a resource gathering perspective. And I guess I've learned something about that, and that's something that I'm going to be taking into Season 6 of Hermitcraft, and we're going to try avoid super grindy projects in Season 6 so we can get more done, right? We can really focus on making something really amazing in Season 6, and of course, if we choose to do something in Season 6, my goal is to try and make sure that we get it done, and to not take on so many massive projects, right? To not take on so many huge, ambitious projects. I think that if we, in Season 5, if we had just focused on the Nether Drive project, and maybe just the Mobilisa project, maybe those two projects alone, we probably could have finished both of them, but because I stretched myself a little bit with this Nether Drive project, this collecting of all the blocks, it kind of killed it for me, you know. It kind of killed Minecraft for me, and of course, the one thing that suffered for that was the Mobilisa project, which is a project that we just didn't quite get around to finishing, right? Shall we take a quick journey over to the Mobilisa project, take one last look at the place before we say goodbye completely? And I think I probably need to dig myself out of here, though. It's going to be easier to get there. Yeah, I'll fix this before we say goodbye, of course. And of course, guys, whew, man, this world is going to be available for download after Season 5 ends, and anybody who's interested will be able to download the world and go and check out all of the different Hermitcraft bases, all on Season 5. And hopefully you guys will come and check out the Nether Drive project, or the Nether Drive base, or the Nether board base. Nether Drive, it's in my brain. Oh, it is so deeply embedded in my brain, collecting all of those items. What was I thinking, guys? What was I thinking, collecting a double chest of every item in Minecraft? I mean, I am an idiot. What the freak was I thinking? I didn't think it was going to be that difficult, but man, it was certainly something. Hey, listen, if one of you maniacs out there wants to finish the project for me, that'd be amazing, man. Go for it. I would very much appreciate that. As for the Mobilisa project, guys, yes, unfortunately, Iskal and I didn't quite get around to finishing it. We got pretty close. Very, very close. I mean, we're probably somewhere around 90% completed, I think. There's just still a little bit of work to do in the Mobilisa arena itself. And of course, there's still quite a lot of work to do at the back of it in the city that we never finished. I mean, when I first started working on this city build, I was confident that I would finish it, but man, it's just another project that was just way too big for me. I think I sort of overthought this one. My mouth was too big for my stomach, so to speak, you know. And I mean, this sort of project, a massive elven city, this is enough project for one entire season of Hermitcraft, let alone one of the many projects that we had going on in Season 5. So it's sad that we didn't finish it. I must say, I am a little bit disappointed about that, but the arena itself is very close to finish. There's just a little bit more work to do out here, and Iskal, Stress, and I, we've had a chat about this, and guys, we are going to be finishing this project outside of Season 5. We're going to take this section out of the Season 5 world, and with our communities, we are going to be finishing off the Mobilisa project, and we will be playing the Mobilisa project with the Hermits at some point in the future. We're going to make a little mini-series or something out of it, and we're going to get some help from our communities to finish off the project. And together, the three of us with our communities, I think we'll be able to create an absolutely amazing mini game. And finally, at some point, we will actually play Mobilisa, guys. Don't you worry about that. It may not have happened in Season 5, but it will happen in the future. And I know that I've said it before, and take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But yeah, RIP Mobilisa, man. We basically bit off way too much that we could chew here. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't quite get done, but I'm hoping that our communities can come together. And hey, if any of you Cyberdogs out there are interested in taking up the lead or sort of getting involved in finishing off this Elven city, hey man, maybe you can come and join our build team and we could sort of get this finished off together, right? That could be pretty fun for you guys out there. And man, you guys could do a much better job than I could. I'm 100% sure of that. And if there's anybody out there, any of my builders out there, any of my community who's interested in finishing off this Elven City project, hey, get in touch on Discord, man. Let's see what we can do together. We'll finish off the Mobilisa, okay? Iskal, Stress, and I, we need a bit of help from you guys. And if you want to get involved, man, we can certainly get involved together and get that project finished off. So, yeah, RIP Mobilisa. Now, there's one last thing that I wanted to talk about that we didn't get to in this season of Hermitcraft, and that is, of course, Hermitron Go, which was a mini game that we created in Season 4, and basically it was like a Pokemon collecting game where I created all of these unique Hermitrons, is what we called it, and we had booster packs that the Hermits were cracking open on the server, and it was a great bit of fun at the end of Season 4, and I did plan on doing Hermitron Go in Season 5. Unfortunately, the nature of Season 5 kind of, well, there's a freaking blaze over here. Do I even have armor for this? I don't think so. Let's see if we can go kill him. The nature of Season 5, unfortunately for me, made it impossible to do Hermitron in this season of Hermitcraft. I probably should have told you guys this earlier. I guess it just sort of never crossed my mind. But because all of the Hermits were so far apart from each other this season, doing Hermitron Go again for me would have been really, really difficult because, of course, the key to Hermitron Go is setting up booster packs around the server that the Hermits will find. And in Season 4, we were all very close to each other, so it was kind of easy for me to log on in the mornings and put a couple of booster packs around the server, whereas this season it would have just been an absolute chore for me to fly around the server to all of the different bases every single day to put Hermitron packs down, and that probably would have sort of killed my ambition a little bit too. So I decided to not do Hermitron Go in this season of Hermitcraft. Wow, we're back at spawn, by the way. It's been a while since we've been here. I thought we'd come take a look at this one last time. Very, very nice. Looking absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Wow, yeah, Scar actually finished this area, which is just looking incredible. Scar did an absolutely amazing job this season, didn't he? Wow, look at this place, guys. We actually haven't seen this in a while, have we? Look at this place. Scar is an absolute artist. I mean, look at this. I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. It kind of makes me, I don't even know what to say right now, man. Look at this. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is just the top of Hermitcraft City. And of course, Scar worked his absolute butt off this season. And my hat's off to Scar for all the hard work that he did this season, man. Absolutely incredible, Scar. Crazy, crazy amounts of work, man. And one of the most beautiful builds that I think has ever been done on Hermitcraft. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say that this build that Scar did for us, for the capital of Hermitcraft Season 5, this is probably the most impressive, if not the most impressive and the most beautiful build that's ever been done in Hermitcraft. And congrats to Scar on an amazing job. Well done, man. Absolutely insane. It's unfortunate that we didn't really make use of this place as much as we should have in Season 5, guys. And that is, well, the fault of us Hermits, man. We just kind of didn't, I don't know, it just didn't really come together this season. We just didn't quite work out how to sort of make use of this city in Season 5. And, well, the good news is we've all spent a lot of time together sort of figuring out what we could do better in Season 6 and how we can, make sure that we come together in these big projects like this and not just sort of, not complete them. And I was very guilty of not being a part of the community stuff this year. And that's something that I hope to remedy in Season 6, right? So many things that we've learned from this particular season of Hermitcraft. And man, these are things that I definitely want to take into Season 6 and make sure that Season 6 will be the best season of Hermitcraft ever. By the way, I'm trying desperately to get down into the city. I haven't been here in a while. I think this is the way down, right? Yeah, just running around like a headless chicken, trying to get down into the beautiful Hermit city that Scar has made over here for us. But yeah, man, absolutely crazy season of Hermitcraft. And, you know, one of the problems that I think, one of the reasons, now that I think about it, that I didn't get more involved in community stuff is because the projects that I took on were just so grindy, right? The Netherboard project was just so grindy. All that concrete that I needed, it just took up so much of my energy and so much of my time that getting involved in community projects like this one, for example, I don't know, I just never really got the inspiration for it because I was spending so much time on my own stuff. So in season 6, I want to be much more community focused, I think. And man, look at all this cool stuff hanging around here. Man, it's been a while since we've been here, isn't it? Place is just looking absolutely amazing. I mean, Scar did this, guys, with his hands and his brain, and isn't this one of the most amazing things that you've ever seen in Minecraft, or in Minecraft survival anyway? Absolutely blows my mind. And yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so, you know, a lot of things that we can learn from this season, and I think one of the most important things for me to learn anyway as a hermit is to sort of be more realistic with the ambitions, right? It's very easy, should I say, to say, okay, well, we're going to do this. We're going to make this massive PvP arena. We're going to collect a double chest of every item in Minecraft. We're going to create a giant base out of concrete and concrete powder. It's easy to come up with these ideas, right? But it's not easy sort of realizing that maybe some of these ideas are just a little bit too ambitious for a multiplayer server, right? It's the kind of thing that you want to do in your own world. But when you're in a multiplayer server and when you're in a community, you got to make sure that you get involved in the community, right? Because that's where the real joy is on a server like this, is all of the different members coming together and playing Minecraft together. And I've learned a lot from this season, guys. And in season 6, I definitely am going to be very wary when it comes to picking very ambitious projects. I'm going to be much more realistic with what can be achieved in Minecraft survival particularly, and I'm not going to bite off more than I can chew. If you guys need to help me out with this though, of course, right? And you guys need to keep me in check, okay? If you see the ReNDoG is coming up with ideas and projects that are going to be way too big and impossible to finish, you guys need to go absolutely crazy in season 6, okay? Let me know, man. Hit me up on my Discord, on my Twitter, in the comments of my videos. ReNDoG, stop being an idiot. That's way too ambitious of a project. And hopefully in season 6 we can get way more things done and you know, not leave so many threads open and whatnot. But yeah, aside from all that sort of negativity, I guess, although it's not really negativity, you know, guys, that's the thing about being a Minecrafter, being a YouTuber. Remember, even though we are hermits, and even though you know, we are the vanilla Minecraft server of YouTube, we're also just human beings, and we're also just Minecraft players, and sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we come up with projects that we don't think, you know, that we think we can finish, but end up being too difficult to do. You know, we are just human after all, guys, and we love playing Minecraft just as much as you guys out there, and sometimes we also make mistakes, and I made a few this season, and well, next season, I'm going to do my best to learn from the mistakes of this season, and make sure that none of that gets done in the next season, and that in season 6, we have the best season of Minecraft ever on the Hermitcraft server. Hello, Llama, Stormageddon. What the freak? So yeah, a couple things left here in the Nether Drive, guys, or the Netherboard rather. We've got the pranks that we have sort of left up. I'm going to leave this for you guys to see because I think it's absolutely adorable. I love the Ren Cat. I love the fact it's been changed to RC. I think it's beautiful. And of course, I love the Bumbo Vex Toner up there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I guess we'll have one final fly through the Nether Drive, or the Netherboard over here, guys, to say goodbye to what has been a pretty insane up and down season of Hermitcraft. And well, very, very proud of what we have achieved out here, guys. And you know, all the stuff that we didn't achieve, let's put that to one side and let's just appreciate what we actually did manage to achieve, man. And a beautiful, self-sufficient, automated base in a style that I've never seen before. Completely unique. We made great use of the new concrete blocks that came in the new season. And man, this place is the best base that I've ever made, and I'm exceptionally proud of it. And I you know, when I look back at season 5, I don't want to think back on the things that we didn't achieve. I want to think back on the things that we did achieve. And well, we achieved some pretty amazing stuff. And me personally, as a Minecrafter, this is the best base that I have ever made in this game, and I'm exceptionally proud of it, and I will always remember it for what it is. Absolutely crazy, awesome, well, bit of madness that came out of the ReNDoG brain and managed to manifest itself in a very beautiful orange and black way. Guys, that's probably going to do it for this episode. Final episode from the Hermitcraft Season 5 server. I want to take a moment to say a massive thank you to every single one of you guys for the support this year, this last year on the Hermitcraft server. It goes without saying that you guys have changed my life in more ways that you can ever imagine. Being a hermit, being on the server, and having so much support from you guys out there through the highs, the lows, the achievements, and the mistakes. It's you guys that have, well, helped me live a dream I never thought possible. So thank you, every single one of you, for all of the amazing countless hours you have given me, all of the time that you have spent watching my videos, all of the time you've spent supporting me. A massive thank you, of course, to all of my Patreons who have been looking after me for so many years. A massive thanks to everybody on Twitch who comes and watches me live, and to all of the supporters on Twitch who help me keep this dream alive. Without you guys, there would be no Netherboard, there would be no ReNDoG, and there would be, well, none of this amazingness that we managed to achieve on the Hermitcraft server. So a huge thanks to everybody out there, man, from the people who watch my videos every day to the people who support me on Patreon. Every single one of you is just as important as the last to me. And, whew, man, I'm getting a bit emotional over here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And yeah, a big thanks to everybody for what has been an awesome season, and I very much am looking forward to seeing you all in Season 6. I cannot freaking wait for Season 6, guys. Aquatic Update is around the corner, and it is truly going to be a really awesome season. I hope to see as many of you guys there as possible. Of course, in true ReNDoG fashion, I'd like to leave you guys with a little bit of a present. Also, Edna, the Ender Dragon, she needs to be placed somewhere for one last time, so let's plonk her up there, looking over the Nether Drive, looking over all that she has created. And let's get an armor stand over here too. And in the armor stand, I'll put some of my armor over here, and I'll drop off my tools and stuff for you guys here too. For those of you guys who download the world, do come and, well, stick on some ReNDoG armor for me, okay? I appreciate that. Can you put it in a lighter on an armor stand? Oh, yes, you can. Of course you can. There we go. Armor of the dog and the wings of the dog for you guys there to enjoy. In here, I've got some AquaDog stuff, and I'll stick my tools in here for you guys too, if you want to come check it out. Guys, thank you so much for everything this year, and it's been an absolute pleasure bringing you all of these videos and this entertainment from the Hermitcraft server, and I really hope to see you all in Season 6. I can't wait to get my butt on that server and, well, to have another incredible year of Minecraft survival from the Hermitcraft server. Guys, for the very last time, ReNDoG signing up from Hermitcraft Season 5, and we'll smell you all in Season freaking 6.